Hello again, all my Lego peeps. This is Adam from Bricks and Minifigs here in St. John's, Newfoundland, back with episode 3 of our set review series. And there are actually going to be a couple of videos that are going to be done with relation to this particular set, which, as you can see, is Lego City Set 60110, the Lego City Fire Station. Now, this is a set we do have available brand new for purchase in the store. I was managed to convince the powers that be that I should do a new set for one of these reviews. Something that's brand new right out of the box, not a used set. However, this particular set right here, this one, which over the last 48 hours, it's gone from a brand new box set. Then it was extremely detailed, sorted, in a process what's called in the Lego community called knolling. There is a stop motion video of that's going to be hitting the YouTube channel later today. And there is also a stop motion video of the complete build of the set as well. There is also an unboxing where you just sort of look at the bags. However, I didn't quite frame it right. My head is cut off and you can't really see me. And I'm not sure if I'm going to post that yet, but we may. So that being said, let's have a look at Lego City 60110, the fire station. So we've set precedent before that when we start these things, we start with the minifigs. So we're going to move through the build here. So the very first thing we've got is this guy. And he doesn't look very fire station-y. Oh, I dropped him. Here he is again. And he goes with the little hot dog and chicken cart. You see it's got the cool little umbrella element here. You've got some food in the bin. And he is actually able to hold on to the cart, as these vendors do, and to sort of push it along. So you see clips on there. And also, this cart comes with the only element of this fire station that actually resembles fire, which is this. And it looks to be a grill fire, according to the instructions. So it goes laid on his little thing. It doesn't really secure to it in any way, but I'm just going to clip it there for now, for the time being. So again, this is the only element that has any fire in it. Right, you got all this to deal with it. So, but a cool little build all the same. And took my time, put the stickers on nice and even and straight. So now let's have a look at the other figures in this set. We got our fire chief, who fits quite nicely in the fire chief's car. So these two go together as like a package deal. And if you open this up, you can put your chief in there, and you do see he's got his full breathing apparatus, his air tanks and his mask and his visor that fits on with his helmet. I'll show you kind of how that fits on another figure in just a couple of minutes. So we got chief on his car. Nice little build, one of your standard builds. It's got your working doors and all that fun stuff. Again, all your stickers applied, nice and even and straight. And we've got our fire chief. This here's a fire lady. I don't know if I can get that to focus in, but you see she's got the lipstick on there. And she has a similar breathing apparatus as was in the fire chief's car down here. So that goes on over her head and clips in. There's a little slot in the back of the regulator, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. And the fire helmet goes on to fit snugly and contours nicely all over everything. So you got your lady firefighter. We're going to save her for later because we're going to get her to do some stunt work later in the review. So we're going to stick you right here now, lady. Okay, we'll just lay you there. All right, now we've got this guy, which is your helicopter pilot. So a nice little helicopter build here. I really like these new weapon pieces. You can see the blaster shape is very familiar. It's one of the stud shooting blasters. However, it's got a ball and socket. And you see the ball there. You can see this there, and you can clip that on there. And that's kind of cool. I like that it's got like the water tanks, the searchlight. Really like the way the gearbox is put together here. A very nice, innovative little way to make it look like more than just that square, stepped piece. Pretty good action on the propeller. Pretty good action there. We've got our stickers applied all the way around. Symmetrical, even on both sides. And so, all in all, a cool little build for a pretty minimal helicopter. Not too bad at all, I don't think. Again, kind of digging on the blaster here. Really, really cool. So we've got our helicopter pilot, and we'll put him in there. Actually, we're probably going to have to move some of this stuff over here. Oh, I've dropped the chicken. Chicken down. Okay. All right. Now, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention a fire station. What is a fire station without a Dalmatian? Of course, so you got your Dalmatian dog there. And what else? All right, cool. So we've got this cat right here. This cat here, he's got some soot on his face. So I guess he's been actively protecting Lego City, making sure that there's no fires anywhere. Kind of cool there. And he's just pretty straightforward, minifig wise. And then we got our man here. And you see he's got his fire extinguisher. He's got a good little sweat going there. So I guess he's actively working again. And he was paired with this. So this is the big fire truck. And of course you do have your garage doors here that are capable of closing behind it. So we got a nice little all around there. We've got our little compartments on the side. We've got stabilizing arms that fold down on both sides. We've got an absolutely, I guess I should have pushed that in a little bit harder, but that's okay. That's what happens. Live television, man. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me now? Alright, 1 second there, YouTube. We're going to have a live Lego fixin' here now. Alright, so there we go, that's better. And you see that rotates around on the plate there. You've got your arm that extends and of course pops out. Your little basket on the end. And of course that all falls down very, very neatly to go in here. You can flip up your stabilizer arms. This is another example of the cool blaster element I was mentioning earlier. In this instance, it's actually the fire hose there. So you can roll that back up. And it does have a little clip. So you can store it on the side. That's the worst part now. It just takes a while to wind up, and then you can clip it in there. And we do have, as well, because this was a brand new set, all the extra bits. So all your little studs for firing in these blasters come with the set as well, so you're aware. Of course, this pops off up here. You've got your working door on both sides so that you can fit your driver in, whichever one of the fire people that you would like. So, you know, we're looking at the vehicles. We got a helicopter, we got a little car, we got the hot dog cart. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of this thing. We're going to have a look now at the main part of the build. So we're just going to pop our vehicles and minifigures and everything you've seen here back to the back. And now we're going to look at the station itself. Now again, please bear in mind we got our little stunt person here. So now, so you've got bay number 1, which is where the chief and his car will go. And again, this does have the garage door as well. So we'll get the chief there all in his car, ready for action. You know, the Lego City Fire Department has got their stuff together. This is a pretty good response for basically what I can amount to a barbecue flare-up. But you know, who am I? So you've got your, you know, down here you've got some accessories for the chief. Of course, you've got your door. He's actually got access to it from the outside. There's obviously, this day and age, some sort of communication that needs to go to keep everybody in the loop. So cool little build. This is actually all modular as well. So it's made to come apart at this seam and at this seam here, so that you can actually rearrange it in different manners if you like. Now, this is the way it was built in the instructions, but it did say on the back of the box that there are a couple of different configurations you can do with it. So there's module number 1, which is kind of cool. I like the fact that for review purposes, this being able to sort of break it apart into a module and be able to show you, you know, exactly what it is and how it's all put together. I really like that. So you can put that over there. So this is the reviewed section over there. So we'll take off this modular portion. And this part is actually what is for bay number 2. And your helipad is labeled number 3. And as you saw, you can take your fire truck. That goes right into bay number 2. And you can put your door down. And of course your helicopter fits quite nicely up here onto the helipad. So again, just so you can have a look at how everything fits together in there, and you know, it's got it fits really nice. There is clearance if you need it. You know, the garage door looks awesome. Really like this little the use of these slopes again here along the front for the ramp in and out of the garage area. And I like the fact that you know, your helicopter goes on there, so it's a unit type thing. So that's this part. And now we're going to get to the main body of the fire station. So we've got, this is a really, really cool part. One of my favorite parts of the build is this right here, the revolving door. I really like that. You've got your stickering. These are open windows by your escape pole here, which is a part I'm going to get to in just a moment. And you've got your roof details. You've got your little air conditioner, your antenna, your fire station logo. You've got more satellite dishes and whatnot. And if you flip it around to the back side, you've got your little reception area down here with your waiting area and your coffee pot just inside your revolving doors. Up on the second floor, looks like you've got your response area with a map and where your various vehicles will be dispatched. You know, your computer panel, keypad, radar, computer, and up on the very top floor, you've got your bunk beds, because a lot of times the firefighters, they have long shifts and they need to sleep at the firehouse, so they got their bunk beds there. Now, for what I believe is the coolest part. So you might notice that this particular bar right here, it's not your standard post that you see in Lego. This is actually fluted, or it's very similar to a licorice twist or a drill bit or something like that, but you can feel that it's got a swirl going all the way up the length of the pole. And also, down here, you've got this cool little piece, which, as you see, well, you might not be able to see it like that. However, if you'll just indulge me for just a moment here, this is the part where we need our stunt person. So I'm going to lay this on the table, and hopefully it will translate to the camera there. So, all right. So you've got your little fire person, and you got your pole. So what you can do is, if you lift this person up, you see the pole isn't fixed on the end, it's actually able to spin. And the person is then able to spin down the pole. So you see it's got, obviously inside of the little connector there, that it's got some sort of pattern that makes it corkscrew down the escape pole, which I found really, really cool. So, you know, it was just one of those things. It was like, hey, I like how that works. This set, it actually did come with two of these poles. We only needed one, but the second one has a ridiculous, like, curve in it. It's not straight like this one. Like, I guess a couple of bags of bricks or something must have got laid on it, and it's sort of got that permanent bow into it now. But all in all, I have to say, I enjoyed this build. Again, I enjoyed the knolling process, which is going to be another video that's going to be posted up on this channel in just a little bit. Those videos are already recorded. So there's at least 3, possibly 4 videos associated with this set. So it's gone from brand new to separated, sorted, and knolled, to built, and now to reviewed. So, and there's videos of all those stages. All the same, it was a fun little build. Lots of red. I really, really, really enjoy the revolving door. I am absolutely in love with the swirling pole. There's a lot to it. It's fairly detailed. You know, it's not too detailed like, say, a creator set or something like that would be. But it does have a fair amount of detail in the side. 3 floors in your main building. Several different ways that you can configure it and build it. A vehicle for everyone, a Dalmatian. All I gotta say is that for set number 60110, the Lego City Fire Station, as far as I'm concerned, this one's a winner. Looks to be a lot of play value in it. Of course, with the fire station and the whole city line, you can do amazing things. Make up your own stories, your own adventures, and, you know, basically use Lego the way it's intended to be used. That being said, folks, this has been the Set Review Series Episode 3, featuring set number 60110, the Lego City Fire Station. My name is Adam from Bricks and Minifigs here in St. John's, and as a special bonus, folks, so this set, this brand new set, 48 Hours, was on our shelves. I took it, I built it, I did all these videos around it. This particular set, this exact set, the one you're looking at in this video right now, that the only thing used about it is that I used it to make 4 videos. This will be available in our store for purchase. Again, as of the recording of this video, I can't tell you if someone's going to come in after this is done and buy it relatively quickly. Alrighty, folks. SRS Episode 3 is in the bag. My name's Adam from Bricks and Minifigs, 29 Stavanger Drive here in St. John's. If you have any questions, comments, or anything you'd like to see us review, please leave them in the comment section down below. Hit us up at our Twitter account. Send us an email. Check out our Facebook page. All those links will be down in the description. And we will see you next time for Episode 4 of the Set Review Series. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.